He made the ultimate sacrifice. A Marine from the Detroit area has been killed fighting in Afghanistan. Staff Sergeant Vincent Bell from Wayne was killed by a roadside bomb Wednesday while on patrol in the Helmand province. Sergeant Bell served in the 2nd Battalion, 11th Regiment based out of Camp Pendleton. He was on his 2nd combat deployment. Bell had previously served in Iraq and been awarded a Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal. Sergeant Bell was 28 years old. A routine traffic stop in Calhoun County leads to a big ecstasy bust. It happened around 10 o'clock last night on I-94 near 28 Mile Road. That's in Sheridan Township. Deputies stopped a car for a traffic violation, and inside they found 2 passengers with open alcohol and the driver using a suspended license. With the help of a canine unit, deputies found 2,000 ecstasy pills with a street value of $40,000. They also found $1,000 in cash. Deputies say the 3 suspects were on their way back to Wisconsin from a party in Detroit when they were pulled over. All of them were arrested and are facing several charges, including manufacturing and delivering ecstasy.
See him right there. The sheriff's office emailed us this photo just a little while ago, and it looks like Richard is going to be just fine.
Yes, he is. Well, Indianapolis is the place to be for football fans tomorrow. Michigan State, Wisconsin in the first ever Big Ten championship game. If you can't make the drive, the game, of course, will be live here on Fox 17. Plus, all the post-game stuff comes from Tara Hernandez, who will be live at Lucas Oil Stadium. And wouldn't you know it, she's live there right now. Now, Tara, this game being set up as a championship is within driving distance, and not a lot of fans there today because they're all going to roll in tomorrow, right?
Yeah, most of them, Tim. You know, they have a fan experience going on in one of the downtown Fox 17 News.
Tara, before I let you go, I got to ask, did you forget your jacket or choose not to wear it because the Fox 17 staff coats are red?
I left my jacket inside, Tim, and it's about a 10-minute walk to get back into our media room. So our chief photographer, Brian Farber, was nice enough to let me wear his coat. But as you can see, it's also kind of serving as gloves as well. It is very cold here in Indianapolis, and my mom would yell at me, I'm catching cold right now.
All right, we know she's watching, so bundle up when we see you back on Fox 17 News at 6. And don't forget the Pac-12 championship game can be seen right here on Fox 17 tonight. Coverage of UCLA and Oregon starts at 7:30, and then tomorrow, the Big Ten title game, Wisconsin and MSU, coverage 7:30, kick at 8:17.
It's a big one.
It is a big one. We are just getting started here on Fox 17 News at 5 today. The cane train, could it be grinding to a halt? What the presidential hopeful will be talking about tomorrow.
Up $34.3 billion in vacation. Expedia says the reason most workers say they choose to work instead of vacation is that they can't afford to travel. Lack of planning was the second cited reason. You and I have no problem.
Well, another reason I read the article on that said that workforces are getting smaller, so people have more work to do, and also they don't want to be not seen. They want to be seen at work, so people don't think, well, they're not here, get rid of them.
That's kind of sad, isn't it? Take your vacation days, people.
Stick around, still more to come on Fox 17 News at 5 on this Wednesday. It's a first-hand account of what EMTs go through on a daily basis. Coming up, we are talking with the author of the book, The ER Loading Doc, and tell you how his work is benefiting charities around the country. Governor Rick Snyder making the rounds in West Michigan today, and he's receiving the Michigan Bankers Association's 2011 Economic Impact Award. That'll be presented tonight at the JW Marriott in downtown Grand Rapids, but he's not going to get that before attending the West Michigan Strategic Alliance's Talent 2025 meeting a little before 5. That's a mostly volunteer organization that's trying to make the region a better place to live, work, learn, and play. From there, he's off to the Michigan Farm Bureau's annual state meeting at DeVos Place. The governor very busy, and he was scheduled to begin speaking to media just a few minutes ago.
Well, we've already shown you how 17 West Michigan schools have made a difference in the community. And
now voting is officially open in the Pizza Hut Pay It Forward School Challenge. Voting is really easy. Here's how it works. To cast your vote for the winner, head to fox17online.com and click on the Pay It Forward banner. There you can watch all of our Pay It Forward School Challenge videos and vote for your favorite. The top 3 schools will split $10,000 in prize money from Pizza Hut so they can continue to pay it forward.
All right, here's a look now at our 5 at 5 tonight.
Yeah, these are some of the top trenders on the web today. Coming in at number 5, 'tis the season for shopping and shoplifting. According to a new study by Adweek, shoplifting is up 6% this year, and 1 out of every 11 people who walk into a store walk out with something that they didn't pay for. The number 1 item people steal is, get this, filet mignon. Rounding out the top 5, Jameson whiskey at number 2, electric tools, electronic gadgets like smartphones, and number 5, Gillette Mach 4 razor blades. Well, we could see the first significant snowfall of the season this week. Fox 17's Peter Chan joins us with more. Peter, my question is, with all the rain we got over the weekend, if it was cold enough, would we have just gotten completely dumped on over the weekend?
Absolutely. I mean, you get an inch.
And it's almost a generational thing. Like, our parents would say, well, I have back pain and I'm just going to deal with it. But this is something that if people find out it can be treated, they're going to speak up and say, I can live a better life. So it's about taking that first step, right?
Right. So talk to your doctor about that, because it is about the first step.
Those goals.
And don't jump in with a big ticket item to buy something that you're not sure if they like it or not. If they are a runner, you see their shoes, you know, get them similar to what they have. But if not, maybe a gift card or something is the best way to go.
Absolutely. Gift cards are great to sporting goods. It encourages active lifestyle.
And our #1 story trending in Men's Health magazine. People in Detroit feel a little under the weather, according to a new study. Men's Health has released a list of the saddest cities in the United States, and the Motor City comes in at #2. The magazine looked at suicide rates, unemployment rates, as well as the percentage of households that use antidepressants. St. Petersburg, Florida has been named the #1 saddest city in the country, with Detroit, Memphis, Tampa, and Louisville rounding out the top 5. On the flip side, Honolulu was the happiest place, followed by Manchester, New Hampshire, and Fargo. Now, the thing that shocked me the most was Tampa and St. Pete.
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
I like Tampa and St. Pete.
I think you'd be happy.
We're always
Nice to go
told
on vacation.
the sunshine makes you feel better.
I know. Well, there you go.
We have to figure that out.
Detroit's #2.
If anybody has a
This is
relative
#1.
there that's not very happy, tell us why.
All right, Pete.
Aspects of their lives.
And encourage kids to have a bunch of social outlets instead of just one isolated best friend. When it comes to toxic people in the workplace, well, the best advice is to avoid them as much as possible. And don't tell anybody your secrets.
Yeah, we like to call them frenemies, too.
Notice they were all girls in those stories there.
They can be guys,
I think
too.
reality TV is partially to blame.
I think so, too, in those movies like Mean Girls.